over and over again and again. I don't remember if I did this. I'm. What color is that? White. What color is that? What color is that? And what color is that? You call me white? Whitey? I ain't white. That's white. I'm. I don't even know what color. What color are we? What color? What color am I? I'm a light brown. That's what color I am. I'm a light brown. That's even a beige. What color am I really? Oh my God. I'm like see-through. It's like you can almost see my blood if it wasn't for my blue. Because I ain't white. I ain't white. I'm closer to red than I am to white. I must be Indian. Right? In the end. So what I want to bring up right now is my favorite numbers. 365, 24/7. Will you be there for me? Will I be there for you? 360. Now, how many seconds or minutes per day would I have to add on in order to get that one extra 24 hours? So I'm going to tell you what it is. In a 4-year period, if time is correct, on perfect time, meaning we're working with the numbers they gave me, not on universal actual time, because it can't be right. We have Christmas always at the same time, but Easter's never at the same time. Passover's never at the same time. Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah, although they're a week apart, they're never at the same time. 365, 365, and 365 gives me 900, gives me 180 and 15. 180 and 15 is 195. 190. Oh, fall down. So we have 900, 1,085, and another 365. So 1,085, 1,090, 1150, 12, 13, 1,450 days. 1,450 days, which is so bizarre to me. It's actually 1,460 days. We need the extra day to make it 1,461. That's how many days there are in a complete 4 years. And that boggles my mind because depending on how you want to use the number 20, 4 times 365 plus 1, right? 21, 2021 blackjack. Now they're telling me to stand on 17 and the average number is 182. Spirit cycle in the moon. Remember, the going and the coming of something is a period of something that doesn't exist. It's the time. It's the passing of. I'm not going to explain. Some people are telling me time doesn't exist. Well, neither does the heat in the oven if you don't make it happen. And it takes from this moment until this moment, in which is calculated as the separation of time. It doesn't matter if you can roll it back, replay it, regenerate, reuse, let it exist. So we're going to mark this down. 1,461 days in 4 years, in which there is 1,095 days. Now I have to get that stuff out. There's 900 plus 180 plus 15. So there's 1,095 and then 366 makes it 1,461. 1,461. And for me to see that, I find it amazing because I've seen it before. And it tells me a story, but I can tell you what story. Do you want to know what story? I add them up. First of all, 1 fits between 4 equaling to 5. 6 is the opposite of 1 on a cube. 4 and 1 is not an opposite of a cube. 1 is opposite of the 6. 4 is opposite of the 3. So it's telling me a story. What story completely? I don't know. I'm creating the pieces, the puzzles, the parts. How in the world does a scientific, you discovered something. How did you discover it? What happened? What was the process of discovery? Here I have the opportunity to create from within what already exists, what we're all living by for a reason. That vibration came to us somehow. How come I know? How come I know there's 365 days in a year? Because this is what we're all, a lot of us, some of us, most of us, and when it comes to commerce, when is the year end? We have to do the taxes. So there's a specific reason, more than just doing our taxes, more than being 365 days, because everything is part of the creation. To go back to the creation of who are we? Skin and bones, plastic, sugars, carbohydrates, and proteins, and protons, and atoms, and I don't even know what I'm saying because I don't even know really what they are. They're words connected to an alphabet that we were taught to be able to speak in the language that we do and understand through the language that we inherit through our surroundings. Did I say that right? Cut. Take 2. So we have 1461. 6 times 4, 6 plus 4, 24 and 10. Just a coincidence it works out in Roman numerals. Just a coincidence we get 195 here. Just a coincidence we get 195 here. 180 and 15, 195, or 1095. 19 spirit, spirit, the S letter, 1 birth, in a 1 soul, in the E world. All zeros to me equal to 6. Why? Why does zeros equal to 6? And then I get a pyramid. Because of gematria. 676. 676. GT. GT. Those are the letters. In gematria. The 7th and the 7th letter. In regular alphabet, the 7th letter is the T. The reverse is the T. 20 and 7. So is G. 20 and 7. They are the reverse in the regular alphabet. Isn't that crazy? Not for you. For me. What does it do to my life? I don't know yet. Just a piece of the puzzle. And for me, hey, you walk into a science lab, the guy says, oh my God, I got the pH down. I can't believe this. What is it going to do for you? I don't know yet. But I'm quite sure somebody asked me, they're going to do something with it. So we have 168 hours, we have 120 hours, we have 72 hours, we have 24 hours in a day, 72 hours in 3 days, 120 hours in 5 days, and we have 168 hours in 7 days. Now we have to divide that up to further understand where we can take this. Can't believe it. 2 phone calls, an hour later, I'm back down here, and I'm not even sure what I was working on. As far as I remember, I mean, you might be up to date because you're still watching the same video. But I think we were talking about the 61 days. And in blackjack, that would stand for 2021. And I'm asking myself a certain question. Is that the Mayan have a calendar count of 20 days of 18 months, or is it 18 months of 20 days, it doesn't matter, or 20 months of 18 days, it doesn't matter. And that would work out to an extra 21 days in our calendar. How does that work out to an extra 21 days? How many hours is 21 days? And we're going to go online, and we're going to go, 20 days. 20 days times 24 hours equals, 480 hours. I think there's a mistake here. 20 days times 24 hours equals 480 hours. That represents Pluto. I had a calculation that was, I'm just trying to think, 21 days. 21 days times 24 equals to 504. All zeros equal 6. 564, Federation death, which is also a federation inside the sun. It's the half-life. Half-life. All zeros will equal to the half-life, although it takes 9 to repeat a number. And 9 to remain in the same spot, I call this an area. Okay? 5 and 9 is 14. 1 plus 4 equals 5. So the highest number you can ever have is 18 equals 9. 9 and 8 is 17 equals 8. 9 and 7 the gateway. But what happens, this is such a crazy calculation, is that since 9, okay, plus any number will always equal to 9, okay, the invert of 9 is 6. So 6 plus, give me any number you want. Okay, 4. 6 plus 4 equals 10 equals 1. Now we're going to have to use the same thing for 9. 9 plus 4 equals to 13 equals to 4. Same number, same number. What is the difference between this one and this one? 6 and 4 brought you the spirit. 9 and 4 brings you to the AC delta angle. Somehow, maybe it's the angle of light penetration. If I did it with 3, right? If I did 6 and 3 or 9 and 3, okay, remember the value of 0. Okay, 6 and 3 would bring you 9 into birth. This one would give you 12 equals to 3. It would give you creation. Anything you multiply by 3 will always equal 3, 6, or 9. 3 times 1, 4, or 7. 3 times 1, 3. 3 by 4 is 12. 1 and 2, 3. 3 by 7, 21. 2 and 1, 3. How about 6? 6 times 1, 6. 6 times 4, 24. 2 and 4, 6. 6 times 7, 42. 4 and 2, 6. 9 times any number will always equal to 9. It's the only number in the book that always comes back to itself. 1, 4, 7 are very special numbers. It's on the left side over here. 1 month, 4 months, 7 months. Very special, these numbers. These numbers are very special. They're all telling us a story. In the heaven of energy of the B world, in creation of the spirit, lies the half-life. Lies the delta angle, which is the whole life. Two fours come together to create. And at the same time, the delta angle is a triangle. Now, I'm not sure if it's the one-sided triangle. Then you would need 2 of them. Then you would need 3 of them. And then you would need 4 of them to create the whole life. That would be an automatic 16. 1 plus 6 into the 7th gate. So every number and every calculation, every mathematical situation will tell you another story. 7 by 4, 28. 28 days cycle of the moon. 4 by 3 equals to 12. I don't know if we did this calculation, if we sat down and worked on the complete weeks. Why I have this calculation over here, I'm jumping from here to here. Where do I go? Okay, this one means there's 7 months in the year of 217 days. But there's series of months. There's only once a year will 31 days come together. And that's in July and August, 31 days. After 7 months of 31 days, we will start off on day 1. So it'll be 31-1, or 30 and 1, or 28 and 1. Or you can count as the count up and the count down. I'm just, again, back to building pieces and parts. If I start off the month of March on the 21st day of spring, and we go March equals to 10 days, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Whoop, 31. There's now 11 days. There's 10 days equals to 31. That means there's 11 days of spring in March. There's 30 days of spring in April. There's 20 no, am I right? There's 30 days of spring in May. And there's 20 days of spring in June. 30, 60, 80, 91, spirit. 2, 3, sorry, is that 92? Spirit birth. Birth in beta. Beta. That's the beta world. Now, the beta world. The joining worlds. These two create Earth. Duplicate moons. Remember, Venus, 2, Mercury, 1. First planet, second planet, they both have 0 moons. Therefore, they do something else in our satellite system. The ocean, Curie, Venus, Sun Vey. So there's something more in here. Venus tells me something about my rear end. It tells me something about my nous, my ass. Mer meaning ocean. Madame Curie, what did she discover? I have to use in this world what was created and what we were taught during the period of my time. Each person, if the God delegated something to each and every individual person, and we come off that the internet service that connects heaven to us, and if you don't think there's an internet service, maybe we're connected directly Wi-Fi, right? Maybe, and one of the reasons how drugs interact with us, not only because of the body, because of how it interacts with the reception of spirit, of knowledge, of the outside world, interfering with the moon, how our blood reacts. Now with this whole thing here, we have to have the numeric value for spring. 19 and 16 and 18 and ing. 9 plus 14 plus 7 equals 30. ing. 37, 47, is that 49? 18, 37, 47, 53. Electric company in creation. Total of 83. Spring. March gets a numeric value. 13, 14, 42, and 11. 53. 8, 11. The 18th letter, 29. 1 letter, 30. And 13th letter, 53. 1 and 16, 17. And the 18th letter is 35. And 9 is 44. And the 12th letter, 56. 13th letter and first letter is 14. 25th letter, 25, 26, 36, 39. The skies of Saturn in such a beautiful month of May, bringing the flowers. In June, we have 31, 45, we have 50. Pink. So this is, and then we're going to have, in 39, we have altered current. In 56, April, we have creation. In 53, electric company, we have 11, or the B world. The BC world in the first 2 months of 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. Do you follow what I'm saying? Every word I write down has a numeric value, telling us a different story. It's a different vibration from within. The 7 days a week, the 5 days a week for the work week. I didn't put the 2 days a week because all I have to do is take away 1 from 3 to explain. But this would be 3 days a week, split by 1 day a week, split by 3 days a week. And one of the reasons I have to believe that it's split is because of A, this design, or I'm just going to put 1 more circle here, and boom, I can now go to a diamond. First it was only a triangle, just 1 more, 3 and 1 more. I create the entire turnaround. 1, 2, 3, it's finished. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The same design as if I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same design, except you just don't see it because everything's touching. You just don't see the 2 the same way. I can make it up. 19 minutes. Still got a paintbrush? little paint. I guess I got all my clothes are designer clothes. Raphael, 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. I'm going to go back on the floor and finish off. I don't know which light that is. Is it this light? Or is it this light? Let me see which light. Is it the bathroom light doing that? Yeah, it's the bathroom light. I'm going to go turn that off. Or it could be the kitchen light. Oh, didn't stop the video.